Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is February 26th, 2025, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And make sure you follow me on all the different socials. I'm now on Blue Sky and Red Note. You'll find the links down below. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone? I'm doing okay ish. Saturday, there was no video, as y'all probably already. Let's try that again. Saturday, there was no video, as y'all already know, because I had to go to Portland to basically say goodbye to my biological mother. This video may be a little long, so in the comment section down below, do you like longer videos that I make, or do you want me to start making shorter videos or breaking the long videos up into like multiple sections? Comment down below. But for now, just because it's easier for me, I do all of my shots all one take. And yeah, so Saturday I had to go down to visit my convalescing mother, who is on hospice and was given 4 to 6 months to live. And based on how she looked and my previous experience with being a hospice respite care nurse, if she makes it to April, maybe even June, I would be surprised, because they're already starting to administer morphine and she is rapidly declining. And so prior to going down there Thursday on the podcast, I think I made mention that I had some reservations about doing so, that I was worried about the drama. I was worried about just me being comfortable on the ride there and back and everything else. And the ride there and back really was not that big of an issue, honestly. The ride down seemed like it was quick, fast, and in a hurry. The ride back felt a little bit longer. And I think that was mainly because I was in the back seat and we didn't take the back way home. We ended up going up through Tacoma and then across the Tacoma Narrows and on over. So anyways, yeah, the biological mom is not doing well at all. And when I went into the room and I saw her, there was nothing there. There was just this blank wall. And like, talking about myself and emotional wise, it was just blank. Because I kind of knew what to expect going into it. And I've worked around that type of people in that stage of their life. For my sister, it was more emotionally charged, and I'm sure the first time down, that weekend that she went without me and I was supposed to go with her, I'm pretty sure that first time going down there was a lot more difficult for her than when I went down to see her. But we all grieve differently, and right now my sister's grieving process is that she needs to be there for her mom and whatever else. Her and my biological mom have always had a different relationship than what me and her have had. And so my sister being 9 years older than me is the first viable child that she had. There were two or three others before us, and then my sister lived, and then I lived. So total, she had like 5 children, I think, give or take. I don't know. But so everything was good Saturday. There was a little bit of snippiness toward the end of the night between my sister and her boyfriend. And that was, I just chalked that up to being tired, being hungry, being just, about everything in general in life. But the hotel room that we stayed at, oh my God, you guys, if there was something like that in my area, I would have moved. I'd move into it tomorrow. Like, it was beautiful. It had a um, living room, a kitchen, dining room area. The kitchen had like a little 2-burner dinette stove type situation. There was a really nice deep sink, a dishwasher, a refrigerator with a little freezer on it, built into the wall microwave, um, a little Keurig, a little hot water maker. The bedroom was it was a nice sized bedroom, and had 2 closets in there, king size bed. The bathroom was nice and spacious. Except for like when you were sitting on the toilet, then like the wall felt like it was right here. But for the most part, like the bathtub itself was spacious enough for me to get into and just take a nice hot shower. And just everything about it was perfect. The only thing I really didn't like about it was the fact that it had hardwood floors. Um, I'm a carpet person. I love carpet, but I see the appeal of hardwood floors. They're just not for me. But yeah, so like really that was kind of the best part of the whole trip, was just the, the hotel room, in the fact that like I was able to have my own space to where I could de-stress, where I could just take a shower and be left alone for a little while. So, um, anyways, Sunday morning, my sister and I had like a little bit of a blow up at each other. And it was because she was looking for apartments to move her into up here. And I said, absolutely not. And she's like, you're right. There's no question about it. She's coming. And I said, no, she is not. And I'm not fucking fighting you on this. End of story. Full stop. No. First of all, she's in too bad of condition and too medically fragile to make that long of a trip. Second of all, she has a support system there. It might not be the best support system, but she's got a support system. Third, she's got housing programs available to her there in Oregon that she would not have here in Washington. Fourth, she's got her hospice care team and doctors that come to her. We don't offer anything like that here in the state of Washington. And to get her to relocate from down there to up here into an apartment where she can still have all of that, it's not a possibility. I have come to the conclusion that my sister is going to be my sister and do whatever the fuck she wants to do, and that it's going to end up causing a lot of tension between us, and that it very well be the breaking point in our relationship where I just say enough is enough. I don't know what that's going to look like, if that's going to happen, but I'm prepared to fight for my peace. I'm prepared to fight for my my sanctuary, my sanity, my whatever you want to call it. Like, I moved to Washington to get away from my sister and her bullshit and her drama. And 16 years later, she's still, like, she followed me up here 16 years later. We're still having those kind of like drama moments. So, um, right now she basically did a boomerang trip. She came back up here, dropped me off, went home, gathered some stuff together, went to work, and then went back down yesterday. And I guess she's just going to stay in the apartment for a week or so and try to get things situated, whatever the hell that means. Like, you're not coming in at the bottom of the ninth to like fix things. There's nothing to fix, but whatever. So, I've already talked to the social workers, both her hospice social worker and her regular 9 to 5 social worker. And I said that we are at complete odds at this, and that, I brought up all of my concerns. So there was that. It took me almost a full day of just sleeping to kind of recuperate from the trip and everything else, because once I get upset and angry, I stay in that activation mode for a little while, and then it's really hard for me to kind of like step back from that, and it's emotionally and physically exhausting. So Sunday, I just slept the entire day, and Monday, I didn't go and meet up with my friends and go to the pool or anything. I just stayed home, and I slept all day Monday also. I'm probably going to sleep the rest of this afternoon too after I'm done making this video. But I'm just like so freaking just tired. My insomnia is kicking my ass. I'm not sleeping like I should be. I'm not eating the way that I should be. So yeah, I need to get myself back into focus and kind of go from there. What else is going on? I've had 2 mental health counseling appointments since I've been home. So Monday I had my therapy appointment, and then I just got back from a therapy appointment, and then I did a little retail therapy. So I had some reservations about the ART therapy that they wanted me to do, the advanced resolution therapy. And I met with that therapist today. She's freaking amazing. I would actually like her to be my full-time therapist, honestly. But she explained the modality of what the ART therapy was going to do and how it differs. She brought up a whole new diagnosis that I've never even thought about, called dissociative identity disorder. It used to be called multiple personality disorder, but DID is something completely different now, and it's not like that whole Sybil Shepherd where, one moment I'm slipping into like a whole different persona, even though I have this internal family structure, or IFS. I can tell what side of me is being activated on, like based on how I'm dealing with a situation. So, like, for instance, Jonathan is very, very people pleasing, very customer service, very secretarial oriented. Jonathan likes to sit down, type out the paperwork. Jonathan likes to answer the phones, be a personal assistant, like that whole universe that falls under like secretarial type work. That's Jonathan's wheelhouse. And when I'm in Jonathan mode, that's when I get a lot of my paperwork done. That's when I get my classes taken care of. That's when I get a lot of other stuff done. Um, then there's JD. JD, he is the happy-go-lucky party dude. Like, yeah, let's do this. You want to do 15 shots? Let's do them. And like, just bam, 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 can do the shots, do all that other stuff. He's the party boy. If you've watched the Has Been Hotel on Amazon Prime, uh, Angel Dust is JD. That like that character Angel Dust, I connect with so much because that's how I was in my late teens, early 20s, and up until like 26, 27. Angel Dust was who I was. And so I connect very closely. So much so to the point where I ordered an Angel Dust t-shirt just so that I could connect with that character even more. Then there's the caregiver aspect of me. That's Alex. Alex is very stoic, very dutiful, very oriented with like medical and having to take care of things. And so, I know this sounds absolutely crazy to people who don't deal with DID or IFS or anything like that, but like those are the people that like kind of control me. That whole movie, Inside Out, like the little people at the controls, that's an IFS. That's your internal family structure. And it's a trauma response as well as a coping response. So, each one of those characters, personas, whatever you want to call them, have been created to do certain things in my life or help me through certain aspects of my life. Be it the sexual trauma, be it the drug use and abuse that was all around me, whatever it was, a persona was created to help get me through that situation. So I'm really kind of excited to see what the duality is, what the modality of these particular treatments are going to be like, and just go from there. But yeah, I got a lot going on right now, and I'm thinking very much about taking this whole experience and making an entire chapter in my new book that I'm writing. That's going to be a companion to Carpe Diem Scroto. I know that I still need to get Carpe Diem Scroto finally polished and all that other shit, but for the most part, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. I may have mentioned this. I can't remember because I have, like I said, I'm almost at capacity for what I'm able to deal with and take on right now. So if I've repeated any of this, I'm sorry, but yeah, a friend of mine who is working on her doctorate and should be done with her doctorate within the next couple of weeks is going to sit down with me, and we are going to completely take the book apart and put it back together and go from there. So if you're one of the fortunate people to have a first edition, that's probably going to be worth money one of these days, or it's just going to be kind of like yay, I got a first edition, now let me have the second edition. uh, for those of you who have the first edition, I will give you a discount on buying the second edition, or at least I'm thinking about doing that. I don't know, I got to see what the finances look like. But so far, that's kind of what I'm kicking around. And the next book, well, I don't want to talk about the next book. Yeah, just know that I'm working on it, and I'm like 5 or 6 chapters into that book. And then my other literary projects have kind of taken a sidecar because I'm in that mindset of learning everything there is about like mental health, and I have several classes all lined up. I've already taken one. I became a trauma informed coach not too long ago, and so I got my certificate in that. And so the next one that I'm going to look up, or the next one that I'm working on actually right now, is understanding teenage mentality and mental health issues. And I'm taking this class. It's being offered in the UK, so some of it doesn't transfer over very well into American psychiatric help, but it's still it's a certificated program, and there is enough of the information that can be applied to American psychiatric and mental health. So there's that. So yeah, just kind of trying to figure everything out, and just living the dream, trying not to wake up, but it's slowly becoming a nightmare. Not slowly, I mean, it's becoming a nightmare. So if you've made it this far, another question that I wanted to ask you is, do you want me to start talking more about my political ideas, my spiritual belief system or idea system? How do you want me to moving forward? What kind of content do you want me to do? Um, you know, some of you have said that you want me to do more a day in the life of type situation. And I can do that, but my car right now hasn't been running that well, so my day in life kind of don't really exist outside these 4 walls. So I am able to drive my car to the bar. I am able to drive my car to the new Dollar Tree, which I'm so freaking excited about. And I actually just got back from here, so that's part of that retail therapy. Got back from the Dollar Tree. That was part of the retail therapy. So I like that I can go in there with $10 and walk out with 9 things. And I love chicharrones, or pork skins. So I got myself a little bag of them, and I'm going to be mowing on these here in a few minutes. But anyways, guys, I think that's pretty much it for right now. I am summarizing a lot of what's going on. If you want more of a Q&A type session, ask me the questions and I will answer them live on screen or whatever. I can try to do a live session. I've never done live sessions before, but anyways, so yeah, just let me know what kind of content you want me to create. If you want me to start talking more about my personal spirituality, if you want me to talk more about my personal politics or whatever else, I'd be happy to answer that. And as always, leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section down below. You could go check out the community tab. leave information over there. We can interact that way or whatever else. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And until next time, I will talk to you then. Bye, guys. Boop.